Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new edition of Survival Stories. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having yourself a good, very fantastical day. Is this thing done now? I did something here that I quickly wanted to show you. I'm doing half bad today. I don't know what's with me, but oh yeah, I threw away all the bows. Beautiful. Oh, we can bring these. We're gonna work some more on the Biolab. This is just a trash can, a matter condenser, and I'm currently creating matter balls. I set this up a few hours ago. And wow, that didn't make a whole lot. I threw away all our bows and like storage and stuff that we've got from mobs. Keeping the DenseOres though, for later use. I have no idea what we're gonna use them for, but they be there. Where were I? So, yes, I'm feeling a little bit sick today, unfortunately. This is my first video recording. Oh, that looks so pretty. This is my first video recording back from my traveling week that I've had entire last week. And so last week I backlogged all my episodes. I recorded everything in the weekend beforehand. And now it's getting confusing on time. And now I'm back and it's been like 5-6 days here since I've recorded. It's been a very busy week. Oh, look at that. We're going to head over there now. I want to show you the matter condenser. I want to see how it was going. But yeah, it's been a pretty busy week, and as a result, it seems that I've got some kind of cold coming up. I feel like my throat is really hurting. It's like pulsing, like boop, 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 boop. And my voice is fine. I don't feel any other symptoms, but I have like when I swallow. It's issues for me. But anyway, we're gonna do some Minecraft. I've been playing quite a bit since I got back home. Just fixing things like this door. Check it out. I like it very much. We had this door here the last episode, but I hooked it up to player sensors. And then what I also did. Let me in. Thank you, by the way, so much for your feedback of the whole Biolab, and thank you so much for all the likes that you put out for the matrix screens. I put another one up here. I see now that I've misplaced it. True? Damn it. I'll have to fix that. Okay. Yeah. This is kind of cool as well that it sticks out, but I think I like this better. And I wanted to try put a light here. But yeah, very much thank you so much. This is a project that I'm so very psyched about to like get on. And now, let's see. Do we want this? Oh, that's pretty bad. Let's try black. That looks decent. Yeah, that looks okay. I found out that there are two different Lumium lamps. There is this one, the radiant one, which have this little, like, radiant thing, I guess. And then there is the other one, Lumium. Do I have any one of those? No, I don't. Okay, so I think I used them here. Yes, so this is the other option that we have. And that doesn't have the whole border thing. So let's try use this as well. But where were I? Yeah. This is a project. Yeah. This is a project that I'm very, very psyched about. I want to get this thing up, or the things that I want to put here up. I don't think that looks beautiful either. Here, we're going to use the radiant one for the ceiling. I did some more downstairs. I'm going to show you in a second. You just wait. But anyway, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. We are almost hitting, and I'll let you in on a little secret. We're almost hitting, we're going to try this here, by the way. We're almost hitting 1,000 views per video now, if measured over 5 days, which is how I measure things. And for me, that is huge. That is, shift right click, there we go. Now we have a hidden light there. I think that looks the bestest. Just to light up the screen. To me that is huge, and I let you know that when I started my YouTube, like most people, they're like, oh, I'm gonna hit this amount of subs and I'm gonna do this and that and that, and that's my goal. I'm not so much interested about, well, I am, of course, I'm interested about you guys subscribing to my channels, but the comments, the amount of comments, the likes, and the views is what always counted for me. Let's grab some... I think I have most things. Let's grab some of that. So, yes, closing into 1,000 views per video is just an amazing feeling. And we're gonna get there. You and I together, we're definitely gonna get there. Things are going well. Right, so, what shall we do today? I think we should continue a little bit. I want to show you, I did this, and I did the doors, and then we can come down, and I completed another part of this tunnel. So I just went down there. It may look the same, but this is actually a new tunnel section, and I put up some more matrix screens here. And shooters, I did these wrong as well, I see. Maybe we move one of these together, because there's something I want to show you behind here. That I did. I connected all of the different screens via a network cable all the way up to the same computer, and it's hanging out upstairs. I'll show you that in a bit. So let's do this. Let's take you down, and you, and you, and you, and I'm gonna need some more network cable, I'm sure. How could I miss this? I don't get it. But there is a really important factor to doing this. If you want to put up multiple screens in your world like we have here, or multiple programs running, specifically this matrix program, it seems pretty heavy on the old computer or on the old server. Running one program, one version is fine, but when I tried to put up 4 computers, wow, did it lag! It went crazy. So by doing this, connecting up the multiple screens to the same computer, we're only ever processing the code once, right? So that should be fine, and I've been checking it out for some hours here, and it's good. So you're monitor 24. I wonder if did that reconnect to monitor 24? Let's see, 20, 21, 22, 23. No, we need to add this to the program. Okay, let's do that, and I'll show you how I did things. Boop. Head upstairs here, and then behind this block I put the main kind of mainframe for the matrix, and I'm just gonna do edit mat. And what I did first, I tried something called an array or table in Lua. That didn't work out, so down here in the matrix program that I downloaded and shared with you guys the last episode, there is actually a support for multiple monitors. So we know that the one I added now was monitor 24. So if I would do that, I'd probably have to change the other ones later as well. And then reboot this computer. That should give us matrix on the screens. Look at that. Beautiful. And it should also have restarted this guy. Yep, very good. So now all we have to do then... Ouch! Stupid cacti! Get out of here. All we have to do then is a Carpenter... block a glowstone, and this is a very neat trick to hide lighting, by the way. I'm really happy. I can't remember, I think it was Craig, one of my very loyal viewers that's been with us for a while. I think it was him that actually gave me this idea. Oh, I tell you, check this out. This screen is now having bigger signs than this one. Do you see that? And I know... Yeah, that is because we need to first of all set the screen size. I'll do that off camera though, you don't have to see that, and I'll fix this. What I want to show you in here is, check this out. We've got another one of these doors here, and I tell you what, I installed a tinted cyan glass, and it turns out that if we look at this from the other angle, this actually tints the whole room. Or everything behind it, and I think that's pretty cool. So I changed out whatever we had there. I think it was an aluminum block for this tinted glass, and I think that looks really good. But if we come in here, this is just my charging station. Don't mind this. I'll clean up. If we come in here, what I'm thinking is I've kind of laid out some layouts. of what I want to do. We're gonna have like a little balcony control room here. And I'm thinking like a glass window, like so. And I'm not sure if we're going to use this tinted glass for this, to be honest with you. We'll see what happens when we put it up. And then I'm thinking 2 windows here. Let's get these going. And then down here we will have some staircase. And this will kind of be our mainframe room, okay? And I would like to put on this wall here, and probably indent one more. On this wall here, I'd like to put a computer. And don't you worry, you haven't missed anything. I've just been digging out quite a bit in between episodes. Kind of been figuring out where I want things. Let's do this and that. So we'll have a mainframe computer screen sitting on there where we can control the entire Biolab is the idea. I think that would be really cool if we can pull it off. And then this room here, we'll put like NPCs. So the idea is you come down and you can kind of manage everything from up here. You can have a look at things, see how the grunts are working, you know. And then you can come down the stairs and you can kind of talk with the guys, which you probably don't want to do if you're a director of this place. You just want to, you know, get out of my face and you want to do the screen work. But I'm thinking like the different test cells or whatever we're going to call it that we're going to have in this biolab should be on the screen. And then I'm thinking 2 different wings, okay? So we have the right wing over here, and these wings will kind of, I haven't quite figured it out yet, but this is usually what I do when I build something. We'll have like a tunnel, and then in the tunnel, I'm thinking like small cells, maybe just a regular door coming up like this. I wanted to try these quickly to see how they work out. These are from Malice's doors. Oh, that ain't a player sensor? You crazy. That's a player sensor. Yeah, so maybe in the tunnel we can use some of these lab doors. And then we'll come into like... we have to, of course, figure out where to put things. Let me just see how this would look if we would place it like so. Yeah, I think this could work out. And then in here... Oh, let me out. We could have like test chambers, you know? But at the end of the tunnels, we would have like a big test chamber. And I'm thinking like Half-Life, I'm thinking Portal, all of these kind of games that have laboratory, what is it called, Mesa? I can't remember Half-Life, but yeah. All of these games have like big test chambers. I'm trying to talk slowly without hurting my, or quickly without hurting my... my throat here, so that's why I'm rambling a little bit. But yeah, I think you get the feeling, right? You get the feeling, right? So we'll have that there. We'll have another one over here. And then over here, I'm thinking we put an elevator, maybe down here. And notice how this is a cave that I've just covered up. But we put an elevator, and we come down, and down here would have like the main test chamber room kind of thing. And so what are we going to test here exactly? Well, things that we're going to need for this biolab. Let's get some work on this room while I talk, shall we? Well, I want to try some corp here. Things that we want to test here in the biolab of survival stories is definitely... We need mob chambers, okay? Oh, wait. Maybe this doesn't look good. Let's do that. We need mob chambers where we can actually get loot. Like there are mobs that we haven't got a single loot from. We need, for example, we need gas tears. We need bliss powder, not blaze powder, but bliss, the blue blazes. We go like this. So all of those mob chambers are gonna be here, and I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 major mob chambers. Where we can, via the mainframe computer, kind of control which mobs it's spawning. I did that in season 1 of this survival stories things, which isn't really available for you to see anyway. So I think it's a good thing that we kind of redo it and make it a little bit better. Wait a minute, why is this even? I'll tell you. I've mismeasured this room. Oh, I see what I did. I put the door down here. I don't like even numbers in Minecraft, because then you don't have a center. Maybe we do this. Let's see. Can we go... Would it be terrible if I went like this, you think? No, that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Don't know what to do with the ceiling, but we do need some kind of light, and I wanted to bring it up a little bit as well, get a little bit of depth going. So yeah, that's the test chambers, that's the mob spawners, and then there was a lot of suggestions that we actually do bees and stuff like that I haven't done in ages in Minecraft. And in regards of the whole XP usage, oh, there's something that we need to remember to try, or that I need to remember to try, that you guys said in one of the last episodes in the comments, but I'll get to that in a minute. But you guys also said that we should try using some DNA from bees, extra bees, the DNA liquid, and that we also should breed bees down here. And I think that's a fantastic idea, I tell you. Okay, so definitely gonna get into bees somehow. Does this look good? I think this looks pretty good. This whole biolab is very, very plain still, but we have to remember that it's important to keep a sterile, is that an English word? A sterile look and a very clean look, because, you know, otherwise we may harm the test subjects, if you know what I mean. But let's just, oh dear, jeez, let's just get a little bit of this going here, and we're out. You come here, and we go down there. Boom. All right. And then in this, I think I'll just go with the Corp black border over here. Like so. We'll see how this looks, and then we can always change things, you know? That's the beauty of Minecraft, I always say. I think that looks pretty cool. I like that. Oh, I'll tell you. There we go. I think that looks pretty cool. It actually may look better with a white frame here as well. I'll have to think about it. So that's kind of the idea of this room here, or sorry, of the biolab, of this area. This is kind of the mainframe room. I wanted to tell you all something that I thought about earlier today, but then my memory kind of failed me, so I had to pause the video. And while doing that, I checked the time and I realized that, wow, I just talked for freaking 17, 18 minutes. But that's fine, that's fine. And I sound kind of tired. I'm sorry about that. It's not my intention. I'm not very tired. I'm pretty okay, tiredness wise. And that's actually one thing that I really get. I have issues with age at the moment. I'm in a period of life where, you know, I'm just starting to feel very old. And I know there are, you know, I'm 30. There are people that are older, and there are people that doesn't feel old until they're like 70. And I probably shouldn't feel old, but I do sometimes. And one of the things that I have issues with is my memory. As some of you know, Belly100, you sent me a message that I continuously forget to mention you when you come up with some awesome stuff. And I'm very sorry, buddy. It's not my intention. My memory fails me. And now my memory just failed me about what I was going to talk to you about. How do we want to do this? I think we go with completely white walls to begin with. Yeah. And then we change them up. But I had an interesting thought earlier today, and I don't know if you guys are this is mainly for the older audience, I guess, but speaking about memory, I have issues remembering very much before I was like 15. It's like that time never existed, you know? I don't know what I did when I was like 10. I remember segments of things that we did, but that's about it. However, most people probably know that there is a certain like smells, scents and that in real life tends to bring back memories like instantly, which I find very fascinating. I was walking my dogs earlier today, and I was walking down the forest, and you know it's late spring, early summer, and it got this kind of weird summer. I don't think it's weird, but it's this special summer scent going on at the moment, where you smell the grass, you smell a lot of things, a lot of scents going on, and it just instantly brought back, like, brought me back to when I was like 7 years old, and it wasn't anything special. I was just, you know, we were at a table, having some lemonade and cake, celebrating something, which I can't remember, in my garden of my very first house where I lived when I grew up on the countryside of Sweden, sitting there with like my granddad and grandmother, just having lemonade, and I think it's very fascinating. To me, it's very fascinating how smells and scents can instantly bring back memories, even for those of us like me that don't have any memories at all, or that have issues with the memory. Do we want to try... Actually, we may want to try some different corp action going on here. We used this block quite a bit lately. I want to switch this around so that we have this version. We used this corp block quite a lot lately. We used it in the A room, but I think it's pretty. I like it. I think it's very good. It looks like vents or something. And I think it makes sense. We put that there. And then we do... I need to switch these back. So control... There we go. Control scroll wheel. But yeah, what I was getting at with this whole scent and smell thing was I started to think if there is ever going to be like a way to incorporate that into computer games. How would Minecraft smell like? You know what I'm saying? How would Minecraft smell like? This may be super crazy, and probably if you're 14 years old, this is nothing that you think about. But you will when you get older, trust me. I've been there. I've thought that, you know, I'll never get old, but hey, you get older every day. That's how it is. That's how life goes. But anyway, I kind of thought that it was, it's an interesting concept. Is it possible to somehow one day, one of these days, bring it into computer games? I don't know. Could be. I mean, people come up with a lot of weird things. Okay, so let's just get that going there. Oh, wow, that looks super cool. And we're going to use some of these strips for covers, like so. And I'm going to write this program probably with ComputerCraft. I have issues writing things like in one go. It usually takes me a few episodes. Like we did the project manager. I still haven't completed it. It's pretty simple code, but I haven't completed it. Oh yes, look at how good these vents look. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's pretty. I really like that. So that's going to be kind of our mainframe computer, and it looks great from here once we have some stuff on it, and hopefully I wanted to see so that it renders properly from over here, but it seems to do. It seems to do. It seems to do. For now, we could just put a hello world application or something here just to light it up, see what happens. Something like that works. Let's put this thing back, and you boop. And let's take a look. I just want to see so that it renders correctly, because this is something that I've been worried about. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, that is pretty. You know what we can do from over here? We could grab a pocket computer, and we could connect it up wirelessly, I think, to that screen, so that when we push a button on the pocket computer, things appear on that screen. That would be super cool. And then as for this room, what I'm thinking is we would have some kind of like desks. You know how the Houston room in Texas looks, where, or I don't know, but I imagine I know from seeing like space movies when they have Houston, we got a problem, and they're sitting in a certain way. I'm thinking it's something similar, like a big command room, you know? These would be kind of desks, and we'd put some kind of computers on them. And then we'll do a little bit of NPCs going on here. I don't want it to look like a classroom though, and it kind of does at the moment. I'll see what I can figure out. That's going to be an interesting thing. And then I just want to see if we can get these doorways as well. So I'm thinking we... very important note, by the way, we stick to the same concept as the rest of the place. Otherwise... things starts to look bad, which is also the reason for me having like 50 different bases. It allows me to play Minecraft the way I want to. That is, checking out different type of blocks and using whatever I can to make things look pretty. But anyway, let me get a little bit of this going here, a little bit of grind going in this room, see if we can get some things up. I have to figure out like walls and, or sorry, ceiling and stuff like that. We'll see how far we get and then I'll come back to you. Alright, I think I'm getting places here, everybody. Check it out. It's very, very plain, okay? It truly is very plain. I have issues with big rooms, it seems. It's very white, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's something that we're going to polish. And we're gonna work on. We're gonna put some stuff in the wall. But let me give you the overview here. Check this out. That's pretty cool, eh? I changed this out down here. I was gonna go with that Houston, Texas look thingamajiggy that I had in my head, but it turned out like a classroom. So I think this is better. Like it's a research. These are supposed to be like lab desks. There isn't really anything good in the pack that gives us pretty desks. But I've got two scientists here. We have Mike Hulk, one of my viewers that always comes with some awesome comments. In the last or 2 episodes ago, Mike tipped me of a super cool dynamic movement mod thingamajiggy that I checked out, and that is going to definitely, if it's stable, be part of survival stories. We're gonna get an update pretty soon, by the way. There are some other things that I'm gonna add that we're gonna use in the Biolab here. So thank you so much, Mike. For that, I'm gonna put you as a scientist here at the Biolab. I hope you enjoy. Ivan Sarkov, Maki Smacky, one of the guys in the fan server. I knew that he had some kind of like a corporate doctor style skin. I think he changed it since though, but it looks pretty cool. So he's the head of research. Do me proud, Ivan, will you? But as I said, it's pretty plain. I was thinking, I've been looking at some of the BiblioCraft stuff, and I found some very cool stuff like laptops. That's definitely something that I want to put around here. And if you notice, you can even like turn them slightly. Check that out. Maybe one over, nope. Maybe one like that. Nope, that doesn't go well with the light. I want these kind of randomly. But still like so that it makes sense. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I also found some lava lamps, which you know, these I don't know if these exist anymore, but they were very popular when I was a kid, and very expensive. I could never get one. My mother always said no, you can't have one. Maybe we just do one of those over there in the corner. What else? Paper stacks. These are cool. We should definitely decorate with some of these. And these are the things that we do now. The detailing. These are the things that really lifts a bit like this when everything is white. You kind of want the eyes to foci down on something else than the whiteness. Yeah, that is cool. I like that. Let's put that there. Chemistry set may not be fitting here though. This ain't like, oh, that's actually emitting light. That's pretty cool. It is a biolab, but I'm kind of thinking this is the command room. You know what? Let's save that. We may use that in another room. That was pretty cool anyway. Yeah, I like that. Very, very, very pretty. Aquarium. You know, what could we do? Could we do... Oh, yes, baby. Oh, that's sad that they are completely frozen, but I still like that. What if we would put some... Can I come in here? What if we would do something like this? And then... Oh, you know what I think? Here, let's do this. Let's do... These are multi-block textures, aren't they? That's sad. Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's glowstone these two. And then put the aquarium down. Oh, hello. There we go. Now it's kind of lit up. I did the same for the monitor here, by the way. I put some glowstone in the corners of this monitor. I think that turned out pretty cool. This looks good though. We could have that. Yeah. We could actually use this in more places. I didn't know it existed until I started to check into BiblioCraft. It's such an awesome mod when it comes to things. Oh, how did I manage to place that there? Okay, this ain't actually a block, this thing here. That's good to know. But maybe we do something like that. You see, these very, very small things quickly add to the build. And we'll make these people do something as well. But I think we got a pretty good start. Let's go upstairs and check it out one last time. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. And imagine if we could control that screen from over here. How cool wouldn't that be? I did some differences with the floor as well, and I did lay out some doors here for the wings. We'll probably get to work on that some other time though, because that is going to do it for tonight's episode of Survival Stories. This is going to be interesting. It was supposed to be a non-talky episode because of my throat, so I did quite a bit of stuff off camera. I hope that I didn't bore you or anything during my memory talks, but I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, and do click the like button down below. That really does help me out, whatever you say. Yeah, join me in the next episode.